The snow has fallen, yet winter is not quite here yet, so they tell us.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. December 21st, 2019 is the official date of winter.
I know a few birthdays around that time, but it's still cold.
It is cold. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
This episode is all about the winter blues and how we can find ways to combat them.
Woo, it's cold.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Life Stripes with Kathy and Duke.
Hey, everybody.
As we said in our intro, we are going to be talking about the winter blues and how that affects everyone's mood.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's mood just gets affected as soon as that cold comes or that first winter fall. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just really tough to deal with.
It is, but you know what? There are some people who love winter because they love the outdoor sports. They love being outside. They like snowing, skiing. They like the snow. They like skiing, snowboarding, whatever the case may be.
Everything. I mean, you can go up the Blue Mountain. Yeah. You can go skiing, snowboarding, whatever your fun factor is.
Yes.
For me, I enjoyed it more when I was younger. As I got older, though,
yeah,
it just gets right down to my bones.
I can't find a pair of gloves that work, right? They work for a minute and then your fingers are freezing. Boots, same thing if you're outside too long. Yeah. So I think it's kids don't feel cold.
No.
I know my kids don't. I'm like, put your jacket on. They're like, who cares? I'm fine.
But remember the fact that when you were a kid, you probably were way more bundled up.
That's true.
Because you had your snow pants, your snow jacket, your gloves, your scarf, your mitts, whatever.
That's true.
And now when
you're moving. You're always moving.
And you're moving around. But as an adult, you're like more into fashion.
Right? Done with that.
So you're wearing your
trying to look all cute.
Yeah, you're nice fitted, you know.
Right. But we suffer for it. Glamour kills. It's okay.
We do.
Yes. But for those people who enjoy it, bless your heart. And for most of us who, when we open up our door, like I did last week, when, oh my goodness, I woke up in the morning, as we all did, to snow on our cars. And it wasn't just snow, it was packing snow.
Right?
Yes.
And you had to just brush all of that off.
Well, first, you had to find the brush.
Yes.
That was the thing. I didn't even know where my brush was. So I'm late for work at this point, and I'm like, oh my goodness, where did I put my brush? Downstairs. You got to go through the pile of all the winter clothes, the hats. Oh my goodness.
To be honest with you though, I leave my brush in my car all year round.
I did.
We live in Canada. I am expecting the unexpected.
I should have.
You know what I mean?
I really should have.
Yeah.
You know something interesting, because I went to take my my car for an oil change, just saying, and my mechanic says to me, do you want to put your snow tires on? And I was like, okay,
what?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Who knew a week later this is what we were going to be dealing with?
I haven't even put mine on yet.
Oh, you haven't? No, it's time.
Yeah.
It is definitely time.
And the thing is, I don't want to do it tomorrow because, I think it's going to just be a busy day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait for like a really dead day or maybe do it like
middle of the week.
Lunch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's
or something
true
like
too,
that, like in the middle of the day where not as many people are rushing to get their, because everybody's going to rush now to go get their tires.
That is true. They say by daylight savings time. We have daylight savings time, so pretty much around daylight savings time, it's time to change back onto your winter tires.
So
they say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess, but I think people try to hold on because they're thinking, okay, well, it's only November.
Yeah.
We don't really try to sometimes get snow until December.
That is true.
Like, we try to push it.
That's true.
Right? So.
But I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
Around daylight savings time. So,
I'm just hoping that because the snow fell already.
Yeah.
That we have a shorter winter. I'm hoping.
Who knows? You know what? We live in Canada. It is what it is. You just never know what you're going to get from day to day. And you open up your window and it's beautiful outside, but freezing. Right. So who knows? Anyhow, so what I want to tell everybody first, let's just get this out the way. There is a disorder called SAD. So it's seasonal affective disorder, which is a very real thing. This is where depression, you start to feel the depression beginning and or worsening. Yeah. And yes, it is generally because of the change in the season. And if you suffer from what is known as SAD, that is something to be medically treated. Go and see your doctor.
Definitely.
It is definitely beyond our scope of what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah, I mean, and it's something definitely that you got to take
seriously. Yes. So
100%.
We just wanted to put that out there just so that you know that we are making sort of light of the whole winter blues situation because for the general population, I just believe it's just something that happens.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about her shirt being blue. Like I'm prepared. She chose to wear blue today.
I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. It just happened. Anyway. But yes, if you do suffer from SAD, please see your doctor. So with that said, another little tip that everybody should know, another little tidbit that everybody should know is that melatonin, right?
Yes.
Melatonin, not melatonin.
Yes.
Is it melatonin?
Is it?
It's melatonin. Of course it's melatonin. Oh my goodness. Melatonin.
It's the blue. She's blue already.
I know. Melatonin is what gives you that lethargic feeling. Okay, so that's the chemical in our body that basically allows sleep to happen.
Yes.
And so in the winter months, for whatever reason, they say that because of the lack of sunlight, there's a surge of melatonin, and therefore we all want to sleep. We just want to sleep in. We want to be a little bit more lethargic.
It's hibernation time.
It's hibernation time.
I personally don't think we should be working in the winter periods. You know?
Okay. Well, okay then. I like that. I like that. But then to counteract the melatonin, we have serotonin. And serotonin is the happy hormone. Okay. So this is the balance that we're working with here. So if you are feeling lethargic, sluggish, the whole bit, it's not abnormal.
It's normal.
Right? It's very, very normal,
very normal
this time of the year. And therefore, what we're going to try and do is sort of inject some serotonin, the good happy hormones. And these are some of the ways that we've decided we would like to combat all that.
Right.
Right?
And I think the first thing that you should be doing is be active.
Get active.
Get outside.
Yes.
Get outside. Yes, I know there's snow potentially, but get outside. Get together with your friends.
Yes.
You know, go do something, maybe a gathering. I know some cottages that are still open. You can always go to Blue Mountain.
You go to Blue Mountain,
all
go
these places.
Skiing, you can do snowboarding,
Yes. There are so much
like
things that you can do.
So many things,
right?
Yes,
so
definitely.
it doesn't mean that you got to be trapped inside your house.
Yeah.
That we tend to do a lot
Yes.
when the winter months come around, but we should be getting out, being around people who make you laugh, make you happy, and get that spirit up. So you're not thinking about the winter blues.
No, absolutely. And I mean, getting active also literally the things that you do, if you're going to walk to your corner store, still walk to the corner store.
Yes.
You know, and even though it's cold, there may not be snow on the ground. I mean, ice is a whole other subject, but
Right.
if it's cold, you can still go outside. If
Just
that's
bundle up.
and just take a little walk, get that fresh air, to be honest, you know, get a pair of gloves that work. I don't know, you know, or
I've invested in some good boots.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for the longest time, I used to just put on my shoes and I'd be freezing.
Yeah, don't do that.
But now I'm
that.
sorry. I got boots. I've got gloves. I've got scarves. I got hat. I'm not afraid to look like that bundled up person.
Yes.
When I'm going to the store or going to work.
Exactly.
So,
And there's nothing wrong with going for a walk in winter.
No, there's not.
Right. I think most of us, I'm saying most because that's me included.
Right.
Don't. And I think it's something to think about. That's for sure.
Well, I mean,
You know?
it is one of those things that, you know, people try not to go outside as much.
Yeah.
Right. Hence the reason why we're talking about this.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that you still can't be active. And if it's just going to the gym, go to the gym. Don't let your daily regimen stop because of winter.
That's right. That's right.
And I feel a lot of people tend to stop doing a lot of things because it's too cold.
Too
or they
cold,
can't do
don't
it,
want to
like,
drive,
you
and
know,
all that. Yeah.
And you'll find, like for myself, I find that I'm actually way happier throughout the winter because I actually focus more going to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, like I enjoy going to the gym more in the winter than summer.
Well, because I guess you most of the time you'd be inside, so you can go to gym and still be inside, or do your workouts at home, or whatever the case may be. But just, you know, this is kind of the time where instead of what most of us do, I will have to include myself in this. I keep saying us because we just eat. Right?
Yes.
We just eat and hang out because why do I want to be out there? Well, but we should be.
But you find more time to be in your house, and I find like if you're a person that when you're in your house and all you do is look at the fridge or look at something to do is eat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna go outside and burn it off. So yes, in the winter times, people are going to tend to gain a little bit more weight in that period of time.
And that is our second point where, you know, we have to just really be cognizant of the fact that we have to eat healthier.
Yes.
You know, so yes, we're going to do the comfort food thing. It is what it is.
It is.
Okay. It's cold out there. And when I get in my house and I still have that chill in me, the last thing I'm looking for is a salad. That is the truth.
That's
like
true.
It's not happening. Right. But we have to make an effort.
You do.
You know,
you
to
really
eat a little
do.
bit healthier because
you really do. I mean, it's just, again, it's just one of those things. Like we don't really think about it.
Yeah.
But now when you put some thought to, okay, it's winter. What am I really doing that's active? That's now going to get my blood going for me to even feel more happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So really something to really pay attention to.
Yes, definitely. So let's try and eat a little healthier, people, during the winter months. And I know everybody, when summer comes around, everyone's rushing to get back into their bikini bodies. But really, winter, it's an all year round thing, really, to stay fit, stay healthy. But winter months, we really have to remember and remind ourselves that eating healthy isn't just about looking fabulous. It's also about keeping your spirits up.
Yes,
because the heavy foods, the carbs, it just makes us more lethargic. Forget the melatonin; it's the food. Yeah,
right.
So there's all of that. Okay, and so then that leads us on to our third point, which is of course being around people. So continue with your dinner parties. It is Christmas season. It's Thanksgiving. It's all of that. So it's a good thing.
Have a little bit more, maybe more get-togethers or something like that, right? Like if you have your close friends, bring them all together. It's true. Potlucks or whatever you want to do, however you want to celebrate, a bottle of wine, whatever. Gin for me, please. Right, gin and ginger for me.
Too much.
But like get together, spend some time, even with the family, the kids, the dog, whatever. But just spend some time. Do things that are going to make you happy. That's going to not make you depressed.
That's right. I know my group of friends, we always get together and with the kids and stuff like that. And, all the kids are playing and they're wreaking havoc on the house, and we put them to bed, and then all the adults chill out. And at the end of the night, we drop where we will.
Exactly.
And you don't even massive sleepover.
And you don't even think about winter at that point.
That's
you don't
true.
even think about, we're not outside or we're not having a barbecue. You're just enjoying each other's company. Right? Yes. So, you may want to try doing that a little bit more over this period of time, because we do have a longer time in winter than we do in summer.
Yeah, apparently so. Yes.
Especially in those January and February months, so it's the coldest. But
absolutely.
I mean, right now we've got winter coming December 21st. We all know that it's probably going to snow well before that.
It already has.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm talking about
more.
No, I'm talking about like that real snowfall, right?
That doesn't go
away. That one
away.
that kind of like makes you wake up in the morning. You're like, man, am I going to call in?
Don't say that out loud. Oh my goodness, giving her our secrets. Wow.
I'm sick today. I'm not going to work.
Yeah. Don't do that.
But we all have those moments where you look outside and you're like, oh, damn, I got to brush off the snow. If you don't have your car in the garage.
If you don't have your car in the garage, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, or if you don't have a car starter.
Right? I need one of them.
I do too, but I always get teased that I don't got a car starter.
We need a car starter.
Oh, you drive such an expensive car and you don't got a car starter?
That's true.
And it hurts me because I see this. I see people with their Fords and they're like, doop, doop.
I know. Or I'm getting into my car and I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I hear the engine go on someone else's car and I'm like, what the heck? Oh, okay, they're fabulous. Okay, then it is kind of cool. I like that. I think I might have to invest in one of those.
I mean, I need a car starter too, but don't rub it in. That's all I'm saying. Don't rub it in. I don't got one right now
because we're so good at that.
You know what I mean? That's my winter blues. Don't rub it in.
Yes.
Putting you on the spot.
Oh,
you know who I'm talking
goodness.
about.
There's somebody in particular we're talking to. Okay, who knew? To get me in trouble. I'm joining this conversation. I don't even know whether I'm a part of. But anyway. So yes, anyhow, so I tell you, let's get back on topic here. Vitamin D. Let's talk about some vitamin D. Vitamin D is something that we give our kids because the doctor says that we should. But what about for ourselves? Do you take vitamin D?
For me personally, I'm pescatarian, so I don't get enough vitamins myself, period. And I know I have to take a supplement, but I try to. For me, in the whole the summer, fall, I'm always outside. Like I'm always trying to get that sun, to give me the natural vitamin D. I have never taken a supplement for it, but I do recommend it for people who are lacking in vitamin D's or whatever deficiency you have. But vitamin D is very important because that's, again, what makes us happy.
It's the serotonin.
It's the serotonin that makes us happy and not depressed. So if you can get as much of that as you can, do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like I said, a lot of people give it to their kids, but they don't take it as adults. Yeah. But we definitely should. We definitely should be.
Kind of reminds me of my parents used to give me coliver oil.
Oh, yes. That's the most disgusting
Never saw them take it, but
I know.
Giving that to me.
And then because they know that you spit it out, they hold your face.
Terrible. It was terrible.
And I'm like, you take it. And then I saw my dad with his cod liver oil pills. And I'm like, well, how come I have to drink the nasty oil and you get to take the pill? Oh. So we had to fix that. Yeah. But anyway, yes, with vitamin D, you can get the drops. It's the drops, or I think you can get it pill form too.
Yeah, I think you can. I think most people do the drops, but I mean, again, it's whatever works for you. Whatever works for you.
But do it.
And I would definitely say, like, again, contact your physician.
Yes.
Make sure whatever you're taking is the right thing. Because, I mean, sometimes you get it over the counter and maybe it's not the right milligrams or...
Well, read the label. Too, right? You definitely read the label, yeah.
But you sometimes, I mean, hey, just do your physical, find out what you're deficient in.
Right, fair enough.
And get the right dosage.
That's fair.
Right?
I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Because you could be spending money and you're like,
I don't
it's
even
not
need
doing
this.
anything
Yeah.
for you. You know?
Too much, yes.
Don't waste
that
your
is
money.
true. That is true. But it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it can hurt you.
No, I don't think. No, I'm not saying it will hurt you.
So.
But a lot of those pills out there sometimes are not the most absorbent in your body. So you're actually using it, but you're actually passing it through. And you're not getting what you right. So again, I digress. But you can get some things that are just not
working. They're not going to work for you.
Not worth it.
Got it. And you're spending money.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I'm feeling blue in my blue shirt, and this gentleman over here is ready to travel.
I'm ready to go on a plane with my Hawaiian shirt here. This is what keeps me happy.
Right. So this is another form of what you can do to keep yourself in good spirits instead in combating the winter blues. Is travel.
It's travel, and let me just say it out there, like. Doesn't mean that you have to go anywhere super expensive.
Right.
Whether it's just traveling outside of, if it is outside of Canada, yes, sure, go for it. But you can travel to even other places with your group of friends.
With your group
of friends,
And
I said it before, like a Blue Mountain and stuff like that. Yes, it's not warm, but as long as you're having fun.
Fun, yes, that's true.
Right?
And if you travel, the tendency is that you're going to be
You're going to go somewhere warm.
You're going to go somewhere warm and you're going to be outside. You're going to be doing something, right? As opposed to being cooped up in a hotel the whole time.
Yeah.
So travel is definitely an amazing way to combat the winter blues.
Yeah.
Just get out there and have some fun. I'm going to the beach. I don't know about going to Blue Mountain. That's just me. I'm just saying.
Here's the worst part, though.
Yes.
Vacation blues.
After you come back.
After you come back.
I know. And you come back, and if you've parked outside, and you have to shovel the snow off the car.
Like if you do park and fly, and you come back, and all that snow's on your car, and you probably have like a week of snow on that car.
Yes. This is where the valet. No, you got to valet it. You have to valet it. Yeah.
Or park
I want my car warm when I get into it.
Or if you can afford it, park at the airport in underground parking.
Or the valet. Yeah, they take your car. Absolutely.
For sure.
But you know what? These are all just fun tips for you to keep in mind. And also, I wanted to say there are triggers for people. So I know for me personally, my dad died on December 21st, which happens to also be the first day of winter. So for me, it's a bittersweet time of year, So as much as Christmas and family and friends and all that stuff is happening, there are triggers for people. So just keep that in mind if you're starting to feel a little, wah. And know what the triggers are and sort of place that feeling, so that and if you do have depression or anything like that, you get help. But if it is circumstance, if it's just the weather, if it's just, a certain trigger and you can work through it, then find your ways.
I think I had, you know what, to be honest with you, I think I was actually suffering from the winter blues today. Because I went to Subway today to get a veggie patty. They sell these veggie patties. They're really good.
Yeah.
So I went to Subway. The one I went to, I said, okay, can I get a veggie patty? And she took out the bun and everything and put on all the stuff on it. And then she was going to like toast it. And I was like, well, where's the patty? Oh, we ran out of those. And for some reason, I got so annoyed.
But you asked for a veggie patty?
Yeah.
So she was giving you the bread?
With just vegetables?
With no patty?
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
So, and I know I said what I said.
Yeah.
I'm like, did she not hear me? But normally I'm a really calm person, and I didn't get angry, but I was so annoyed inside.
Right.
And I was thinking to myself.
So you're saying that you would not have been so annoyed?
Yeah, if the sun was out, I would have been great.
Do you really think that?
No, I really think that.
I think that was just some foolishness, because if I'm asking for a veggie patty, I actually want the patty. So I'm very good. Why wouldn't you just tell me that you didn't have the patty?
I just felt that my mood was a little short today.
Okay. Right? Trigger.
So okay. I just realized I don't feel that way as much in the summertime, but I do notice that in the wintertime, I'll probably be a little shorter.
Okay, got it. You're a little snippy. You're aware of it.
Yeah.
And like I say all the time, half the battle is knowing. So, if you're aware, then you can sort it out.
And did she really not hear me say?
Yeah, I think it was just I would have been annoyed. Period. I don't care if it's summer, winter, spring, fall. It doesn't matter. It's like if I ask for the patty, I want the patty.
Right?
So anyhow, once again, we digress because we're just so good at it. So we're gonna wrap it up now, just because. We hope that we've helped combat some of your winter blues. And if there are any experiences that you guys have had, or just some tips that you can give to our fellow viewers, then do share below.
Yes. How do you combat your winter blues? What do you do?
Yeah.
Right? And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, click the bell at the bottom for notification, and we will be back.
Absolutely, because sharing is caring.
That's right.
Next time. We'll see ya. Bye.